Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam and the gallery mode. Alright, let's take a look at the illustrations. There's 71 of them. Oh, I don't get the names on them. Zeta Gundam DX main illustration. So you can see the Psycho Gundam Mark II there. The Zeta and Mark II in the foreground, and a bunch of other suits in the back. And I think that this is specifically for Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam because a number of those suits are not in AuldDragon vs. Titans, like the Gaza C and the aforementioned the Psycho Gundam Mark II. And we've got Zeta Gundam main illustration. I believe this, well, no, it's not the cover. Yeah, I'm not sure. And CG for sales promotion, or CG1 for sales promotion. And you've got a bunch of the characters, and, well, actually not a bunch of the characters, just Camille there right in the center, and drawings of all of the, well, a whole bunch of mobile suits, as opposed to, I mean, it looks like digital cell as opposed to, you know, 3D rendered graphics kind of thing. And CG2 for sales promotion. You got Zeta Gundam on the catapult deck, launching into a battle. It's pretty nice artwork. It would be kind of nice to get these in, like, well, some of them in like desktop forms and stuff like that. You got Zeta Gundam stomping on Kubli. And MS List GM2. I am going to run through these, because these are the screens that you get in transitions. Nemo, Rictius, Methus, DJ, Gundam Mark II, Super Gundam, Hyakushiki, Zeta Gundam again, Junior Mobile, which is odd to have that in this one, Hyzak Custom, Gabaldi Beta, Marasai, Barzam, Bylont, Gabflay, Ashamar, Masala, Kaplant, Ambrabi, Psycho Gundam Mark II, Bound Doc, Bolanoic Saman, Pallas Athene, The O, Gaza C, Kubli, is that it? That is it, okay. So then we will have the MS List GM2-2, and what these are from AuG versus Titans, so we'll go through those. So we've got the GM2s, this is, like I said, from AuG versus Titans, these are the loading screens. You got a Nemo, the Rictius, Methus, DJ on a Dodai 2, actually. Gundam Mark II, Super Gundam, Hyakushiki, Zeta Gundam, G Defensor, Hyzak Custom. I thought that one wasn't in AuG vs. Titans. I guess I was forgetting that. Gabaldi Beta, Marasai, Gabflay, Ashamar, Masala, Kaplant, Hambrabi, Psycho Gundam, Bound Doc, The O, Kubli, and that is it. So you can see that there were definitely some suits missing, like Gaza C, Pallas Athene, Bolanoic Saman. Controller went a little nuts. And arcade mode beginner's compiled ending. So this is what you get for finishing the beginner mode. It's a pretty nice looking bit of artwork. And then we get CG4 for sales promotion. Just Mark II. It's probably another CG for sales. Zeta Gundam. And you get Gundam and Zeta Gundam there. And you've got Super Gundam and Yakushiki. And we got a background on that Zeta Gundam. And there's Kubli. And the O with his underskirt arms sticking out. And you get the O and Zeong. And let's see what they call that one. So yeah, CG-11 for sales promotion. Zeta Gundam arcade version exclusively for location test use. This is Zeta Gundam's biosensor going a little bit haywire and taking in all of the spirits of the dead pilots to help Camille take out Shrako. And we've got Zeta Gundam household use exclusively for Tokyo Show use. No idea what the hell that all means. We got Zeta, Mk.II, and Yakushiki. And Zeta Gundam DX exclusively for location test use. No idea what all of that means. That is all that. Well, it's not all, but those are the new suits in AUG vs Titans that were not in AUG vs Titans. And CG-12 for sales promotion. Got Kubli, the O, Mk.II, and Zeta. So pretty nice. And under videos, we've got the Zeta Gundam launching. We've got Rick Dias infiltration. These are, if you let it sit on the opening sequence, you'll get those. Arcade mode ending. We've got Universal Sentry mode AUG opening and AUG ending. Then Titans opening and Titans ending. And Axis opening and Axis ending. But we've seen those already, so I'm not going to show them again. I don't know exactly which episodes they were in, but, whatever. I'll do the BGM last. Let's go over some of the launch video. And this is a pretty cool option. What you can do is you can select your stage. Let's go with space. We've got Operator Bright. Can't go with Hayato. We can go with Henkin, Torres, Gady, Shirako, Jamaicon, Axis Soldier, Bright from 0079, Sayla, Frau, can't go with Matilda, Hammond, Xeon Soldier, and then back to Bright. Let's go with Bright. You can choose a generic AU pilot, or you can choose Camille. We'll go with Camille. GM2, Nemo, Rick Dias. Let's go with Methus, and then you can choose weapons if it has different weapons. Let's go ahead and play this one.
All hands to battle stations. Reconnaissance. Hurry it up. Where's the mobile suit team? Camille unit. Let's do it.
So you get a pretty cool video of the launch sequence that we saw starting the each of the arcade modes. Can't do desert. We can do inside the colony.
Battle stations. Where's the mobile suit team? Camille unit, let's do it!
So we're pretty familiar with that one, but figured we'd show it off. Can't go with Jaburo. We only have 4 different options, but if we go with Hayato, we can go with Jaburo. Let's go with Amuro. Let's choose a different suit. We can go with DJ.
Let's go. Mobile suit team.
Hey, we've got a special dialogue from Amuro. And that is the rear of the Audumla. So pretty cool. Let's see. We could launch with Gady, and we could choose 4. Let's see if we can choose. Let's see what this is like.
Ensign 4, where do you think you're going?
I told you right from the beginning that I would act as I saw fit. Psycho Gundam launching.
Yes. That's awesome. I was not expecting that. Oh, that was great. Wait, seriously? I can launch with this? Oh, I gotta see this.
Ensign 4, where do you think you're going?
I told you right from the beginning that I would act as I saw fit. Psycho Gundam, launching.
I was not expecting that either. Let's see what we get with this one. There are so many different combinations you
But
can
it's
do.
like I become a different person when I climb into the Psycho Gundam. Let's go.
I don't know if I've ever seen that one. I don't know if I've ever tried that. Well, that was pretty cool. And of course, Gatey didn't say anything. Let's see. Rosamia. Let's go with... let's go with Kaplant. Actually, let's go with... no, let's go with Rosamia.
All hands, level 1 battle stations. Launch mobile suit team.
Roger. Your plant launching.
And she's got a special statement for Kaplant. And that was from the Alexandria. Let's see. Shirako should be something a little bit different.
You're going to have to adjust your perceptions. Can you do it?
That is not what I expected. What if we go with Sarah in Gabflay? There we go.
Sarah, I'm counting on you.
Yes, sir. Sarah, launching.
That's the Jupitris. That is a big, big ship. Let's see. Can we launch with Shirako on Jaburo? Sure. Let's try it.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, sir.
You can do it. I'm counting on you.
Sarah, launching.
So that's the Melord. No. That's the Sidori. Melord is gray, I think. Let's see. I don't think we get... Let's see if Jamaicon does something different. Let's choose Yazan, and let's go with the Kaplant again.
We've got a big one in the sights. We'll launch a surprise attack and take it out. All right, let's go.
Alright, I'm not sure that he had anything special to say, but it was just launching from the Alexandria. Which is kind of what I expected. I've got Axis Soldier. Let's see what happens with this.
Yazan team, launching.
Okay. That didn't do anything different. How about if we... Actually, let's go with Rambaral.
Listen, don't pursue too far. Launch.
That's a Salamis Sky. What the hell, game? Maybe it's because I chose Rambaral. Let's try Mkuve.
I'm going to put Shah in this place.
Nope. Huh. Alright, put her 2. Kubli Mark II.
There's no mistake.
There we go.
Until it's Judo. I'll catch him and have my revenge. Judo, you just watch. I'm gonna get you this time.
That was the Sotalon. Let's see if we get, nope. Well, do we get, no. Okay. Ah, it's because I chose Axis Soldier rather than Xeon Soldier. What if we go with Xeon Soldier and Mkuve and get the Gan.
The
nation is growing impatient.
Countdown to launch.
Launching!
So we get a 1-year war launch. I'm not sure exactly what they're supposed to be launching out of there. So we can get Haman. And I imagine that we're going to get the exact same thing. Yeah. Now let's skip that because it's the exact same sequence. If we go with the desert...
Amen, I'm off.
May you try.
All in due time, Amen.
So that was launching out of a Gao. What if we go with Matilda? Amuro. Actually, let's go with Sayla. And gun tank. Sure.
Gun tank launch. Roger. Sayla 006 launching.
Yay! Gun tank in sky. In the air. Let's see. Can't do that one. Can't do any of those. Interesting. Frau, how about GM? Is that going to be basically the same thing?
Jam
Nope.
launching. Roger. You get used to it, I can tell.
Hey, we've got some fly mantas in there, too. Whee! Wasn't exactly a launch sequence game. Let's be clear on that. Sayla can't launch with Sayla. Aww.
Gundam ready to launch? Kai, I'm counting on you.
Sayla, I love you.
He was being sarcastic there. But we get a launch from White Base there. I'm not sure that we get much else. What else could we see? Inside the colony is pretty much the same no matter who you are. I believe.
Amen, I'm off.
May you triumph, my dear.
All in due time, Amen. Launch!
Actually, that is a 1-year war colony. Okay. What if we go with Sayla and Amuro in Gundam?
Protect the allied mobile suit from attack.
I don't have time for that when I'm fighting.
You can do it.
Don't flatter me.
Okay, yeah, that's that is a different inside the colony. What about Jaburo?
To the catapult.
Roger!
Be careful, Amuro.
Amuro and Gundam, let's do it!
I kind of suspect that space would be much the same. Let's just check. Just with like a different background on it.
To the catapult.
Roger!
Space.
Amuro and Gundam, let's do it!
Although you get some missiles and beam firing at the same time, but the basic animation is the same. Let's see. Who else? What about, no, Axis Soldier would be, well... No, it should just be the Sodalon. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else we might be able to get. What about... Henkin... And... Where's Kotz? Kotz... I want to see if we can get, Let's go with the Nemo. I want to see if we can get, the Radish. I'm not sure if we can or not.
Cut to the Nemo!
Listen,
Darn.
Roger, I'm heading out.
Nah, I don't think they have a launch sequence for the Radish. Which is a shame. Do inside the colony, can't do Jaburo. Pretty sure that would all be the same thing. What else? What other possibilities would there be? Let's see. What else do we have for the desert? If we change up what what about... No, I think the Rickdon would be the same thing. I know if we do a captured suit, we'll get a ground launch for the Xeon. There we go.
Humming, I'm off.
Man, try it, my dear.
All in due time, Humming.
Alright, so that's that one. What else could we get? Really are not that many, desert launches. I don't know. Anything else that we might be able to get for inside the colony? Probably not. Jaburo. What would Jamaicon be for Jaburo? Let's try this. How about... Where's Jared? Let's go with Jared. Jared in... we'll go with Double Zeta.
Launch the mobile suits.
Oh, right,
So the
okay.
captured mobile suit 2. Lieutenant Jared Massa heading out.
Yeah, that is just the Sudori. Okay, that's right. I should have realized that. Anything else that we might be able to get? What about Axis Soldier? And Haman.
Captain, I'm going out as well. We're letting them dictate the pace of the battle. I can't just sit here and watch. The Cubalate, launching.
Okay, so that's still also the Sidori. Well, if we go to Xeon Soldier, we should get something else. Let's go with Char and... Zagot Custom.
Thanks for coming out here to see me off. Good luck, Char. And may the glory of victory be yours.
So yeah, we get the attack on Jaburo with the anti-aircraft fire and stuff like that. I think if we go with the Zoc, we'll get something a little bit different. Yeah. Get an underwater
I'm going to teach you
attack.
that a mobile suit has its limits, my friend, when it goes up against the Red Comet.
So that's pretty cool. Probably wouldn't get anything else different. What if we went with Zeong and Space? What do we launch with here?
Now, the question is whether or not I actually...
Okay, no. He will say something different, but... I think that might just be the same thing each time there. What else? What other potential options are there? What about Bright and... Let's see, Judo. Let's see what he says when we launch in Double Zeta Gundam.
mobile suit team.
I know! Double Zeta Gundam launching!
Okay, that's just that, unfortunately. Can't launch in Jaburo or the desert. You should be able to launch in the desert. Is there anyone who can launch Judo? No. No one, Judo cannot launch in the desert at all. We can go with Hayato, but this will just be the Aldumla.
Enemy
Sure.
forces approaching.
Yep.
Launch the mobile suit team.
Roger. Judo Ashita, Double Zeta Gundam launching!
So there might not be any other options that we could get. Of course, I could choose other characters who would say something specific about their suit. Like Pudu might say something specific about Kubli Mark II.
Open the hatch. Mobile suit teams, launch.
Roger. Jubilee Mark II, here I go.
Yeah, so she does specifically mention her suit. But, let's see what Bright says with Pudu.
Jubilee, ready for launch.
Good, now go!
Roger. Jubilee Mark II, here I go. Whee!
Alright, that might be about it. Trying to think if there is... I mean, I obviously haven't chosen some of these people, but I'm pretty sure that they come out to be about the same thing. Like, I'm pretty sure that Bright, Sayla, and Frau all have basically the exact same launch things. They'll say some different things depending on who the pilot is, but I don't really want to go through each and everything trying to find all of the unique stuff. But I'm mainly trying to think if there are any other ships that we could get. Inside the colony, Jaburo space. What about... Could we get a launch from Musai?
Now, the
Nope.
question is whether or not I actually have what it takes to pilot this mobile suit while alive.
Well, that's kind of disappointing. That is a bit disappointing. We can launch with Char and Jamaicon. Let's see what this would be.
I'm going to teach you that a mobile suit
Okay,
has
yeah,
its
no,
limits,
it's just
my
the,
friend, when it goes up against them.
Salamis Kai. Kind of surprised that there aren't more Xeon launch things. And this should be the Sodalon. Just double check that.
I'm going to teach you
Nope,
that a
it's gonna be
mobile
the
suit
exact
has
same
its
thing.
limits, my friend.
I guess I gotta choose Haman or Pudu 2. Interesting. It seems like that's the default launch procedure there, no matter what you choose. I wonder if it's based on the mobile suit. Let's see.
This may be an old model, but it'll do. It should be more than enough for those hypocrites. I'm going out.
I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, it seems like that's just the default launch thing, and it's based on the suit, not the character. All right. Gaza C should be launching from the Sodalon then, right?
The time is
Yep.
right. Let us take up the gauntlet for Neo Zeon together. Fight for the glory of Neo Zeon!
But I think we've basically selected all of the Knuckle Buster, huh? All of the real potential things that we can get. I don't know that there's anything else that we could really get that would be different. So yeah, I think that's about it. I wonder what this would be.
I'm leaving the rest to you, Captain.
Yeah, alright, that's just the Sudori. Okay, so I think that's about it. It's still pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of things you can try, and it does look pretty cool when you get, you know, certain things launching. I suppose we could try and look for something a little bit different in terms of... suits. Are there any really neat looking suits that we might want to see launch? I'm trying to think. What about no mobile armors? Okay, that's interesting. Which means we can't... well, what about COTS? Can we launch in G-Defensor? Any G-Defensor? No, I kind of would have thought we'd be able to launch in G-Defensor. But apparently not. What if we, we don't get any of the mobile armors? Oh, because I'm choosing, I'm on bright, that's why. Jamaicon, and... no, wait. Let's go with Xeon Soldier, and... Lala. We do... actually, let's go with Space. Cannot launch as Elmeth. Okay. That's kind of what I wanted to check. Well. I think that's about it then. Finally, I'm not sure if we can select the BGMs through here, but there are 68. So we've got a new world. This one will get me a full block, so I'm not going to play it. Pursuit, War, a fierce battle ends into the gravity well, which I think it might be playing right now. But if we get down to the bottom, these are from the original Mobile Suit Gundam. And then we get to the Double Zeta. It's not anime. Yep. And we got Silent Voice. That's the first opening, the second ending. Very different musical theme to Zeta Gundam. I mean, Double Zeta Gundam from Zeta Gundam. Although Double Zeta did use a lot of music from Zeta Gundam. Okay, you can change the... any second now. Pretty sure it changes. Yep, there we go. I really like this one. And we've got Hot-Blooded Mashmir. With a gong sound, of course. And a Boy of Shangri-La. And Judo in Space 1. Judo in Space 2. And if we go back through some of the... so we've got Zeta Gundam music through here. These are... I believe Titan's Base is the Titans UC music. AUG Comrades is the AUG side music. And I believe Unidentified Mobile Suits is the Xeon side. Char's Dilemma, Char's Advice 1 and 2. And then these are the One-Year War, the original Gundam music. We've got Soldiers of Sorrow, Encounter, Char's Coming, Beginning. These are all the vocal songs. And then these are the regular ones, and then I get some slowdown. But then before all that is Zeta Gundam music. But I'm not going to play them all. I mean, most of them have played at various points during the game. If I jump out of here, I suppose I could play some of them. So yeah, that's the Xeon side. Oh, that's the Titans. Yeah, no, that wasn't it. Yeah, and that's the AUG side. Going into battle is the Titan side. That's when you've failed at the arcade mode. Some of these do not loop. Like, these will loop. So I can play these. And some of the others will loop. But a lot of these won't. That one won't. So, anyway, I'm not going to play all of them. Some of them are pretty nice, though. But they don't loop, so... And when they're done, if it doesn't loop, when it's finished, it goes back to a new world, which full block. So, I talk about that a lot because it really pissed me off that first time. Like the first video I uploaded, boom, we got a full block on it. Luckily, it didn't harm my account standing, but I had to go back and re-edit it. So, anyway, thank you all for watching Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam. I don't know if I'll be starting something else on the weekends next weekend. Might go a couple weeks before starting something up again. I'll think about what it might be, but it'll be. I mean, whatever it'll be, it'll probably be something sort of similar to this, a lower interest thing that I really want to play. That was my main reason for doing this one. But I had a lot of fun, minus some frustrations, and a lot of good comments. Some of these videos had, definitely regular views and comments from certain people that I could basically count on to always have something to say. So I thank you all for that. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next Let's Play. Might as well go for a little closing.